Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are staying safe. So for today's video, we're just gonna have a chat on the couch. I am gonna share with you guys top 3 reasons why sugars are bad for you, especially if you're on a weight loss journey. The reason why I'm doing this video is I've always been the type of person, once I understand certain things, like how certain things work, or to some extent the science behind it, it's so much easier for me to implement it in my life rather than having someone telling me what I should or should not be doing. So hopefully by watching this video, you have a clearer view as to why sugars are bad for you. Before we get started, I really appreciate it if you give this video a like and subscribe to my channel. So the number one reason why sugars are bad for you, refined sugars are bad for you, is because they give you calories and that's it, nothing else. Refined sugars contain very little nutritional values, if they do have any. Some people may argue, a lot of people have asked me before, if sugars are so bad for you, how come eating fruits are okay? The thing about consuming fruits is you're not only getting the sugars from the fruit, you're getting all the nutritional values. You get the minerals, vitamins, antioxidants, water, and fiber. Fiber is a key component when you are trying to lose weight. When you consume fiber along with all the other nutrients, what this does, it slows down the absorption process, which also means your body has a longer time to get the sugars or glucose from the fruits to be used as fuel before it's being stored as fat in your body. Fiber also keeps you full for a longer time, so essentially you'll end up eating less. Reason number 2, a spike in insulin levels. To explain this, I'll just try to give you a very simplified explanation how insulin works. So when you consume sugars, your body will absorb it and it will enter into your bloodstream as glucose. When your body detects glucose in your bloodstream, your body will produce a hormone called insulin. Now what insulin does is technically takes the glucose from your bloodstream to either be used as fuel by your cells or be stored as fat. Easy way to remember what insulin technically does, it regulates your blood sugar or blood glucose level, and it promotes fat storage. When you consume refined sugar, these get absorbed into your bloodstream really fast, and that will cause a spike in insulin levels. Now unless you're running a marathon, I would say it's almost impossible for your body to utilize that energy levels in such a short period of time. So what insulin does, it converts those glucose into fat. That's why you keep hearing people say things like, if you eat sugar, you go into fat storage mode. You eat sugar, your body tends to cling onto fat. It's essentially not the sugar itself, but it is the presence of the hormone insulin. I hope that kind of explained to you a little bit more. The moment I understand how insulin works, it was just like mind-blowing for me. Why don't anybody talk about insulin and how that actually caused your body to store fat? In a nutshell, if you are trying to lose weight, try to get rid of the sugar because you don't want that spike in insulin levels. On to the third reason is sugar is addictive. When you consume sugar, your brain will release this, it's not a hormone, I believe it's called a neurotransmitter called dopamine. Dopamine gives you a feeling of pleasure and satisfaction. It's also the same neurotransmitter being released when you consume drugs. Dopamine kind of makes you want to have it more because it gives you pleasure. So that's why sometimes you catch yourself eating, oh, okay, I'm just gonna have 2 cookies, and you end up having the whole jar because of that pleasure that you get from eating sugar. Consuming a lot of sugars, just like drugs, can also lead to craving. That's why sometimes you catch yourself saying things like, oh, I'm craving for something sweet. Your body essentially does not need sugar. It's just your brain telling you you want that pleasure kick. Just like how drug addicts kind of want more drugs because your body is craving for that pleasure kick. So you might want to be careful. Overcoming this addiction can take time and can be really difficult. Even I am currently having a hard time trying to overcome that cravings. The key component for me, at least, is to control myself, and when I say I'm just going to have 2 cookies, I am really just going to have 2 cookies. And that is it for my top 3 reasons why sugar is bad for you. I hope you find this video very helpful, and if you do give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to see you guys on my next video. Take care. Bye.